I'm gonna talk about some of the things I'm into. Maybe we can find some common ground. You know what I've been into lately? I like watching TikTok videos of drunk-ass fans beating the shit out of each other at stadiums.
Alright.
Anybody? Has anyone seen these videos? They're quite exciting. Sometimes, you know, your jersey's involved, so you got something to root for, which is cool. There was some great fights recently because the 49ers came to SoFi to play the Rams, and there was some great fights on that card that night, man. I saw some real good ones. Drunk ass Niners fans going at it with the Rams fans. And when I'm watching these fights, these drunk idiots beating the shit out of each other, I was thinking to myself, how the fuck did these guys afford to get this drunk at SoFi? It's $28 beers, man. I don't know if you've been here, but some expensive shit there. It's SoFi, man. I can't afford to get fight drunk there. I can afford to get drunk enough where you make fun of my team and I'm like, oh yeah, you're right. These guys, man, I watch it different. I'm like, these are rich people beating the shit out of each other. And I enjoy it so much more now. They should put some stats on these videos so you know what you're dealing with. Right? They should be like, oh, we have the 49ers fans. 49ers fans, 6'1", 200 pounds, fighting on $400 worth of Michelada. Going against the Rams fan, 5'10", 180 pounds, fighting on $300 worth of Budweiser and ketamine. I would enjoy it so much more. I did a show last night. After it was over, someone told me I look like a celebrity that isn't good looking. I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but it's not a good feeling. They told me you look like David. No, what did they say? You look like not David Spade. Who's the guy from Wayne's World?
Dana Carvey.
Dana Carvey, yeah. You look like Dana Carvey. I'm like, the guy with a giant forehead and no lips? What the fuck? So, I'm a no lips motherfucker? Is that what I am? Thanks. They think you should like it though because they're famous. I would rather you said that I resemble a really good looking person that is not famous. You're like, hey man, you look like my second cousin Clem. Handsome guy, but wow, what a loser. We're really worried about Clem. Good looking, but we think they might be homeless. But handsome as fuck for a homeless guy. You know? I would rather that. That's just my thought. I had to find a new roommate recently. I'm in charge of the place. It's a 2-bedroom, so I was interviewing new roommates. This is an insane thing that we do that I don't think people are talking enough about. Living with a stranger. Interviewing to live with a stranger. It's crazier than dating. Right? Because you go on a date and you're like, hey, this was a great hour. You seem really cool. How about a second date? You interview a roommate, you're like, hey, this is a pretty good 10 minutes. You seem cool. I think it's time you moved in, bro. That's fucking insane. You don't even know this person. This is a stranger. You know what I mean? And you're like, oh, you like fantasy football too? Oh. You want to sleep 10 feet from my head for the next 5 years? How about that? You don't know this person. You're like, oh, you have $3,000 and you like anime? I think this is a match made in heaven. Let's do this. You date somebody for years before you agree to move in with them, right? You know, you date them for years. You're like, sorry, I'm not ready. But some dude off Craigslist who has the same schedule as you. You're like, yeah, this is the commitment I've been looking for. It's fucking crazy. Like, sorry, honey, I just can't live with you. I can't live with you. No, I'm going with Gary off Craigslist. Now, I know he's from Florida and has an ankle monitor, but months up front. This is my guy. Plus, he's on house arrest. He can watch the dog when I'm at work. This is great.